Good evening, folks. Welcome to the DC Frenchman Show. Oh, I'm the Frenchman. I'm the DC Frenchman. I'm the Frenchman in DC. How y'all doing this evening? Okay, here we go. I'm gonna tell y'all a story tonight. I'm gonna come back with my stories from DC, and it's gonna be about the time I went to DC jail. I went to DC jail, folks. Yes, I went to DC jail. I went to jail for fighting. It was an assault charge. Really, it was for saving someone, and they lied on me. And I was trying to save the guy from getting thrown down a flight of steps. And I grabbed him just as he was ready to fall and go down the steps after we had roughed him up a little bit. I think either my buddy had the dude had roughed him up. It wasn't me. The dude had roughed him up. But this was back when Obama was in office. I went to jail for a while. But it was when Obama was in office, everyone. Okay, let me tell you how this started. I went to the house this night because my daughter was having problems with this dude in the house. She was pregnant. And when I went to the house, I looked up the apartment complex steps, and there my daughter was in the window with her boyfriend and arguing with another man that was in the house that the charge was charged against me with. But, to make a long story short, the people said that I was the one that had started it because I came up to the apartment complex trying to protect my daughter because she told me the guy pushed her or spat in her face or something like that. So I went over there to find out what was going and to check the dude. And I really checked him too and went to jail. Okay, let me tell you what happened in DC jail. This is a PSA announcement. I don't own the rights to the music. I don't own the rights to the music, everyone. I don't own the rights to the music. I don't own the rights to the video. No copyright infringements. And I owe my background lighting, my background sounds editing video to Hansfield Records. I just wanted to send out a plug to him. Thank you. I'm using your background and your music. But here's what happened. When I went to jail, I went to DC jail. And it wasn't a joke. They took me downtown DC, hooked me up. Next thing I know, they don't have you can't bond out in Washington DC because this is a federal spot here. So you got to go do your time in jail until it's time for you to be tried, and they figure out what they're going to do to you all. So this is a PSA. Don't go to jail. Stay out of trouble. Stay good. Stay a good person. Be a good boy. Be a good girl. Be a good child, and whoever's listening, be good or you go wind up in this predicament that I'm about to tell you. And this is a terrible predicament. But this right here, I was back and forth to court in the crowded vans, locked up, chained like this. I have another story about how the guards slammed my head and beat me up with my chains and shit like this on me and locked down to my ankles and stuff and just slammed my head like this on the bars and stuff one day. It was terrible, man, how he beat me up. But okay, as I go inside of the jail, well, I'm locked up. This day I wanted some recreation. So I checked myself into some classes that they was having down at the DC jail so you can have a little time. They'll give you game time or whatever. They would just, if you do certain things inside of jail, they'll give you special privileges so you can do things instead of just sitting around doing nothing. So I checked myself into a nice little class so I could get out and do something, educational, learn a little something. Get up on my education. While my brain, when I smoked my brain out and burned my brain out when I was younger. So I wanted to get back up on my education, which I done completed a couple of more courses now, engineering and all that, putting up the foundations of buildings in Washington, D.C. But this morning, I had my feet, everyone. Oh man, watch yourself. And this guy right here is one of the guys, this colored guy right here is one of the guys that did this to me. And I'm gonna tell y'all about this story. He didn't have nothing to do with it. It was the other guy that had something to do with it. But I had my feet up on the bench like this. Nobody downstairs, I'm the only one down there. I had my feet up on the bench, laid back waiting for class like this, just chilling. And this guy walked past, move your legs out the way, old man. I already didn't like this guy because he used to stay up at night beating on the walls, doing tunes. He was really nervous, and he had a lot to be nervous for, I'm gonna tell you. He used to play handball. This guy was maybe 6'3", 6'3", 260, about 260. And he was a cold-blooded killer. He had homicide on his breath and on his brain for 2 BOs. And that's what he was down that way for. I found this out the whole time I was in there, because I was in there for quite a while for assaulting that guy, but they let me out eventually. But come on, man, y'all guys be quiet back there, man. This is what you gotta go through too. This is what you gotta hear 24/7. That's all you hear, 24/7, guys. 24/7, so you quiet it down. Shut that noise up. Okay, so you're like, and this guy, he's wearing, he's not getting out. This is how this guy was right here, 24/7 when he wasn't playing handball. But he was like, move your foot out the way, man. But the guy was in there for 2 bodies, and he was facing time. And he had been caught. He had shot one guy that was in a wheelchair. He had shot one guy that was in a wheelchair and killed him, and he had shot somebody else that out here and killed them too. But we were in the same cell together. No, he was in the cell next to me, and he would be beating on the walls and beating on the stuff, making go-go sounds and go-go beats, if you know what I'm talking about, down at DC jail, on the bars and stuff. And I was like talking shit on the late night, so they didn't like me anyway. I'm telling you how these young boys be keep making all this noise at night. Take y'all ass to sleep, man. Go to sleep, worry about your case. You got real thing. You still think this is a game, and we in fucking pardon me, guys, but we in jail. We about to be something about to happen to us. Calm down, learn your case, go study case study or something. So he's like, he's a tough guy. He's a tough cookie, a big cookie. I ain't nothing about 5'9". I was probably about 195. He 230, 240, something like that, 6'3", 6'4", or whatever. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to have a time, but I'm sticking up for it, because I'm always like this, running around DC jail like this, because I was boxing back then. I'm always like that at DC jail. You understand what I'm saying? So everybody know me that I wouldn't go take no shit. Somebody go get their teeth knocked out, or either we gonna have to come with them stickers. Something's gonna have to happen. Oh boy, my light went off, guys. Y'all guys shut up back there behind me. You're making too much noise. Calm down, man. Y'all calm down, man. That's why I ain't want to be in the spot, because y'all make too much noise, man. Y'all don't know how to respect people up in here, man. Y'all just make noise whenever y'all want to. But here's how it went. The guy told me to move my feet. I was like, I ain't moving SH, young man. I'm not moving nothing. He was like, all right, Frenchman. I got something for you when this class over with. I would say, whatever. Whatever. I had a friend in there. I had a couple of friends in there that know me. You know, and they liked me. I was cool up in DC jail. I know them. I'm from uptown. I was from uptown back then. So, come on, guys. I'm telling the story. Y'all shut up. But it was like, we got something for you. So I went through the class, everybody in there, went through the class, everybody knew it was tension about to go, and they were like, my man, his name was New York. name was New York. I used to call him NY. He was about 4'5". He was real small, petite little dude, man. We used to do push-ups together, do everything together while I was up there, because we was from over Trinidad way. I know him from over that way. He used to just want to talk to my daughter, and I used to say, I'm gonna hook you up with my daughter, man. I used to always try to hook him up with her. He was cool out on the block with me. He was a young, cool little, my daughter was young, so I hooked cool little nigga up with my daughter so they could be cool together. I ain't a hater, you know what I'm saying? My daughter liked him. I ain't never see him again, but let me finish the story. I'm up in, after the class is over with, the dude, my man, like, you better watch out for him, Frenchie. That he already killed a couple people, and you know how that boy is. That man is, he's on it. That young boy is on his, and I'm like, all right, I'm on it too. I'm on it with nothing. I ain't have nothing, y'all. I ain't had nothing. I ain't even have a pencil. I'm ready to fight the dude. I'm not knowing in DC jail. They got guns in DC jail. Look it up if you don't believe me. They got guns. They got butcher knives. They got everything in DC jail. So I'm like, class over. Everybody go upstairs. I'm on the top tier stand. He on the top tier stand. Come on, man. Y'all boys be quiet, man. I'm trying to tell a story, man. I'm trying to tell a story, man. Shut your mouths up, man. Shut up. You, nigga. Okay, but this dude was a black boy. He was black just like me. That much taller than me. Big boy, big young boy, big young killer, big young savage, big young demon. On demon time. So, after it's over, I go upstairs to the top tier. I look down at the last cell, all the way down on the end upstairs, and I see it's 3 of them there. It's 2 Spanish boys.
For beauty.
It's 2 Spanish guys. I'm like, no, this can't be.
For wonder.
This can't be. Pardon me, folks. Pardon me. But this can't be. Excuse me, guys. It's 3 guys now, okay? What's going on here? Okay, it's 3 guys up there. I'm like, where did all these guys come from? That's too many guys, man. They must be here to try to do something. Here to try to do something real sweet now.
Windows and doors are built with care.
Yeah, I'm like, they here to try to do something real sweet now. Oh man, I messed up my background picture. Sorry about that, guys. But I'm like, they probably trying to do something real sweet. But I look up there, and I'm at the end cell. They at the end cell. My boy, NY, say, Frenchie, come with me, man. Come on, man. I go with him down there. I'm like, man, what the hell I'm gonna do? It's 3 of them down in there. But the whole time, I didn't know all of them had butcher knives about this long. And it was 3 of them all about the same size. It was the man that does the hall man. They all go around to every cell, take stuff, sweep up everybody's cell, go in the showers, pass notes, pass kites. He was the Spanish dude. It was this dude doing all this and doing all that. He done ganged up with him, I guess, because he know he's a lifer, so they about to life me up and shit. So, man, like, I step in the cell with my man, NY climb up on the bed, and he goes and opens the light up in DC jail. He opens the light up. Once he opens the light up, he pulls out. Guess what he pulls out for me, y'all? Dun, 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 dun. A real machete about this long. A machete, y'all. The machete was from my knee all the way down to my, I'm gonna show you what I did. I took the machete, guys, had it behind my leg and looked out the room like this at them with the machete, and I walked down to them like that, and they was all pulled their knives out. They had them hanging down. It was butcher knives, and they was like, come on, we got something for you, baby. We got something for you. But I bought the machete out. I didn't bring it all the way up so everybody could see it, but lowered it out to my legs so they could see I had an old machete, and they looked at it. They looked at me like this. Go ahead, Frenchman. Go ahead on, man. You got it, man. Go ahead on, man. You got it. You got it. I said, I know I got it. You sure I got it? I said, because I'm holding it tight. And I'm chopping them hands off for y'all stab. I'm getting y'all. And they were like, go ahead, Frenchman. You got it, man. You got it. That's what happened to me in DC jail, guys. I got it. Gave me my props for coming that fast out with a machete, and I owe that to New York, 5'4". So don't underestimate small people trying to jump on small people. Public service announcement. Don't bully folks. Mind your freaking business. Because a scary man, no telling what God might pop up for him and have in his hands or what may happen to you. So I want to tell y'all that's my DC jail story. I had no more problem out them guys at all. No more problems at the guys at all. They left me alone. They stayed clear, and I seen one of them uptown Northwest, up there bumming and slumming. One of these up there bumming and slumming, still up to his old tricks out there on the block. He didn't even recognize who I was. I could have did what I wanted to do to him, but went on, did what I had to do for myself, and left the past in the past. But he seen me, and he looked at me, and he was just like, still gave me respect out on the street. So tune into the DC Frenchman Show, and y'all got to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all have to like these things, share and subscribe to this channel so I can show y'all more and let y'all hear more of what was going on in life, man, that y'all missed and wasn't there, and I can show you and tell you what's going on. But tune into the stories, guys. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel, DC Frenchman Show. $, DC Frenchman is my cash app. Tune in for tomorrow's game. Commanders versus the Miami Dolphins. I'll be there live. Be there on the channel, and you'll see what happened out there. Alright, guys. My step from DC jail, a magical machete appeared with 3 butcher knife yielding prisoners, one a convicted felon that was, let me tell you what happened to him. While I was going out when I was on my way out the door, I kept always popping up beside him when he was talking to his lawyer, while I was talking to my lawyer. And from what I heard, they gave him 2 consecutive life sentences. He's probably in Ohio and all that stuff, like they sent us out of state. They don't let us stay around here. They get us up out of here. So don't mess up. Keep the crime down. And I'm gone, guys. Bye from DC. Wait a minute. Let me tell you all about how that guard did me, though. The freaking guard, the reason why they let me out too, because the guard, that time I did that stint, the same time that I did that stint, the guard had smashed my head in the back and had a big knot on the back of my head. I told them to check the cameras, and they checked the cameras and everything, and they seen that it was true. Next thing I know, I'm magically on that next court date, all charges was dropped. I told them, yes, my uncle was the commissioner of North Carolina, and I'm gonna see into this. And my father used to work at Lorton Prison on the back wall, the wall of the prison, with the shotgun, so prisoners couldn't get over. And everybody in DC loved my father, all the prisoners. That's why they mess with me now, because they say, your name is who? Frenchie. You're not any kin to old man French, are you? I'd be like, yeah, that's my daddy. And they be like, man, you got the best daddy that I've ever seen, man. Your daddy gave us all the information, kept us out of trouble, didn't lock us down. You had a good old man. I told him, yeah, he's gone now. It's been gone for 16 years now. But this right here is to my father telling me to stay the hell out of prison and whooping me with all them good old ass whoopings that I caught to stay from out of this place right here that you're looking at. Because he worked in there and he couldn't take his son being in there like my brother. He got 53 years. He's in there now for taking a metro bus and taking it on a high-speed chase and taking the people on a high-speed chase on a DC city bus. Yep, my brother French. I'm not going to tell you his first name, but he was wild and he did something to a congressperson. Good night, guys.